Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that comes up in almost every relationship, respecting differences. Whether you're in a romantic relationship, a friendship, or a family dynamic, it's pretty much inevitable. You and your partner will have differences, and those differences can sometimes lead to conflict or tension. But here's the thing, differences don't have to create division. In fact, when managed well, they can actually help create balance, growth, and harmony in your relationship. So, in today's video, we're going to explore how to respect and embrace each other's differences, how to navigate areas where you're not alike, and how to turn those differences into a strength instead of a source of tension. Let's dive in. Let's start with a key mindset. Embrace the value of your differences. When you're in a relationship with someone, it's easy to get frustrated when you realize you don't see eye to eye on everything. Maybe you have different approaches to handling stress, or perhaps your tastes in entertainment, hobbies, or even lifestyle choices are totally different. But here's something important to keep in mind. These differences are what make you unique. They bring new perspectives into your life. They give you the opportunity to learn, grow, and expand your own worldview. In fact, respecting and embracing these differences can deepen your emotional connection and help you both become more well rounded individuals. So instead of looking at differences as a point of conflict, try to see them as a source of strength. For example, if one partner is more detail oriented and the other is more big picture focused, that's a great balance for planning and decision making. Recognize that these contrasting qualities can complement each other in a meaningful way. Focus on understanding, not changing each other. Shift to a calm, thoughtful tone, focusing on the importance of acceptance. Now, it's really important to remember that the goal of any relationship should not be to change each other to fit a mold of perfection or similarity. Instead, the goal is to understand each other deeply and respect those differences. When you expect your partner to change to match your preferences or ways of thinking, it can create resentment and frustration. Rather than saying, "Why can't you just do things my way?" try saying, "Help me understand your perspective. What's important to you about this?" The key is to foster a curious mindset about your partner's feelings, beliefs, and behaviors, rather than imposing your own standards on them. Understanding your partner doesn't mean agreeing with everything they do. It means recognizing that their experiences, backgrounds, and values have shaped who they are. And as a result, those differences are a natural part of your dynamic. Find common ground, shift to a constructive, solution oriented tone, emphasizing collaboration. That said, while embracing differences is important, it's also essential to find areas of common ground. A relationship thrives when both partners can come together on certain core values, goals, and principles. Even if you have different personalities, the things you both value can help keep you united. For example, you and your partner might have very different tastes in movies or music, but maybe you both value quality time together. You could decide to compromise by choosing activities that allow you to bond in a way that feels fulfilling for both of you. Perhaps watching a movie together, even if it's not your preferred genre, allows you to connect emotionally or share a meaningful experience. The point here is that while respecting differences is vital, you should also ensure that you have shared values that guide your relationship. Whether it's how you view family, your approach to work-life balance, or your overall goals, finding areas where you align helps create a foundation for harmony despite your differences. Develop effective communication skills. Shift to a practical, encouraging tone, focusing on communication as a key tool. One of the biggest challenges when you're not alike is communication. When you and your partner think or behave differently, it's easy for misunderstandings to happen. However, good communication is one of the most powerful tools you can have to bridge these gaps. Start by being mindful of how you communicate. Rather than simply stating what you think or want, try to incorporate phrases that invite understanding. For instance, saying, "I see it this way, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it." Or, "I understand where you're coming from, but can we find a way to meet in the middle?" These types of open-ended, respectful conversations encourage your partner to share their perspective without feeling judged or criticized. Also, active listening is crucial here. Make sure that when your partner speaks, you're truly listening, not just waiting for your turn to respond. Sometimes, all a person needs is to feel heard and understood, and that can go a long way toward minimizing the friction caused by differences. Practice patience and flexibility. Shift to a gentle, reassuring tone, focusing on patience and the importance of compromise. Another critical aspect of maintaining harmony when you're not alike is patience. It's tempting to want to fix things or make everything work perfectly, but the reality is that no one is perfect. Everyone has their quirks, and patience goes a long way in giving each other room to be yourselves. For example, if one partner likes a messy home and the other is more of a neat freak, this could be a point of contention. Instead of forcing your partner to change overnight, practice flexibility. You might agree on certain areas to keep tidy while allowing a little leeway in other areas. By being patient and open to compromise, you can create a more harmonious environment where both people feel respected and valued. And if something is truly a deal breaker for one person, then it's important to talk through the issue with compassion and see if a solution can be found. Flexibility doesn't mean ignoring deep concerns. It means finding ways to work through the smaller, less significant differences with care. Celebrate each other's uniqueness, shift to an uplifting, warm tone, encouraging celebration of differences. Lastly, let's talk about celebrating each other's uniqueness. It's so easy to focus on the things that annoy you or frustrate you when you're not alike. But what if instead you shifted your focus to the things you love about each other's differences? For example, maybe your partner is more spontaneous and you prefer a more organized, planned out routine. While this could cause stress, you can also see it as an opportunity to inject more adventure into your life. Or perhaps you have different hobbies or interests, but that could be a chance to explore new activities together and see the world from a different perspective. When you learn to celebrate your partner's differences rather than seeing them as obstacles, you'll discover new ways to connect and appreciate each other. It's all about reframing the narrative around your differences from something negative to something that enhances the relationship. Conclusion. End with a warm, encouraging smile, offering a final takeaway. So, there you have it. Respecting differences and creating harmony in a relationship isn't about making everyone the same. It's about embracing the uniqueness of each person and finding ways to complement each other. It's about patience, open communication, and learning to celebrate the things that make you different. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more relationship advice. I'd love to hear from you. What are some ways you and your partner embrace each other's differences? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.